You ever get punched by a puddle? Generic intro into theduckgoesmoo. We're back with some more Death Battle reactions. Today we have Sub-Zero versus Glacius. I've never heard of Glacius. I've heard of Sub-Zero from previous Death Battles, and I've never played either of these two games. You want to check out my reaction to the last video, which was, it was Power Ranger versus Voltron. I'll leave right there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, be able to place on my channel with all of my other Death Battle reactions going in kind of chronological order. My current record is, I believe, 32 and 20 or 21. I think it's 20. I'm not really sure. People keep track of it in the comment section. I'll read every comment, so leave some down below, whether or not you agree or disagree and what you think of the fight. Hope you're having a good day, though. Shout out to the patients down below. I think the video is a day early. A lot of times I have a paywall on the channel, which is super important to me. I'm actually about to, today, give away a signed duck to one of my insane patrons, so that is awesome. But yeah, I don't know anything about Glacius. I've never heard of Glacius. I'm guessing they're both cold, because Sub-Zero is, freezing for, Celsius. Anything below 0 is technically freezing in Celsius, and Glacius is, I guess, from Killer Instinct. No idea. Never heard of him. Should be a very cold battle. I'm excited to get into it. Let's go ahead and jump into it. And I hope that you are subscribed, because we're about to hit 30,000 subscribers. Last episode was insane. Power Rangers versus Voltron. Yeah, that was awesome.
The freezing chill of death is a horrifying
That's not
thought.
good.
Whether it comes from being alone in the mountains, submerged in the Antarctic,
Captain
or
America.
You're really unlucky, getting iced by one of these cool warriors.
Oh.
Wow, sorry, that was bad, even for me.
Sub-Zero, the Cryomancer Ninja of Mortal Kombat.
Cryomancer
And
Ninja.
Glacius, the icy alien with a killer instinct.
We have an alien versus a ninja.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
Off the
to
bat,
find out who would win
alien.
a death battle.
Kind of speaking to me. Current record is, I believe, 32 and
For
20.
untold generations,
No, that's 4 in a row,
the
right?
Lin Kuei assassins waged war with their rival splinter group.
We've
the
heard about them a
Shirai
little
Ryu.
bit.
Desperate to claim victory in the bloody conflict, the Lin Kuei resorted to drastic means of recruitment for able-bodied soldiers, no matter what age they were.
So they stuck 'em in freezers.
Kidnapping children?
Kidnapping children.
Well, at least they got to be ninjas. I bet their tiny little bodies
Ninjas
would
on
be
horseback.
even stealthier.
Turns out, 2 of these kids just so happen to be descendants from a race of extra-dimensional beings experienced in the art of ice magic. Their names were Bihan and Kuai Liang.
With the Lin
Wait,
Kuei's
so there's
training,
2
these
Sub-Zeros?
brothers became cold-blooded assassins and the finest warriors in the clan.
And whether
Okay,
it
so
started
die
as a
human.
joke or he just thought it was badass, Bihan adopted a brand new name, Sub-Zero.
Sounds
Definitely
like an
cool.
online username from your teenage years that you regret
Okay.
forever when you're older.
Sub-Zero was so fierce and driven, he became directly
his brother?
responsible for the complete annihilation of the rival Shirai Ryu clan.
Unfortunately,
it's a live-action
for him,
Mortal
one of
Kombat
them,
movie.
called Scorpion, survived.
Oh, yeah.
Well, kind of, and decided to kill
They're
him
rivals.
right back, which obviously pissed off Kuai Liang, who decided to do the same to Scorpion, and got it. It's like high school drama.
So
but
there's
with
2
murder.
Sub-Zeros?
Striving to honor his fallen
I
brother,
really need to do the
Kuai
fatalities.
Liang
I
assumed
need
his
to.
brother's mantle as the
gonna do
champion
that
of
so
the
soon.
Lin Kuei. Sub-Zero was reborn.
Sub-Zero.
This
Oh,
new
the
Sub-Zero
voice.
is
This
a
is like dude from
master
Halo.
of Shotokan karate
6'2",
and Dragon
32,
Kung Fu,
210.
and enhances his martial arts with his deadly cryomantic abilities.
So
He
one
can
brother did
freeze
it, brother
the
died,
moisture in the air
then
to do tons of
took his
stuff.
name.
He can make his own personal slip and slide, perfect for surprise
Nice.
attacks. He can form all
Federal
sorts of
Rookie.
weapons out of thin air, like daggers, swords, or even ice hammers. But best of all,
Okay.
the dude can make ice so cold it instantly freezes anybody who touches it.
This can be achieved through
That
Sub-Zero's
is-
Ice Blast projectile.
Tell me
or
how cold he
Kuei's
actually
clone
gets.
technique, both of which completely immobilize his opponent for devastating follow-up attacks.
Did
And
he
they're okay
just
with this?
make a perfect sculpture of himself? Why doesn't he go into
Yeah.
the ice sculpting business?
freeze the
Still
air
would
around
make
him.
a killing. Ooh, just, not
Oh.
the literal kind. He's got
That's
that
a
down
fatality.
already.
Sub-Zero can also implement his cryomancy and ninja talents in
Whoa.
what appears to be near-instant teleportation, an unexpected ability which baffles even his fellow assassins.
Yeah, but I bet that's still not as unexpected as turning into a friggin' polar bear. Like,
Could it
how, though?
Scorpion turn into a
I
penguin?
want to do that.
And best of all, after subduing his enemy, Sub-Zero has no qualms about tearing them to bloody shreds with one of his fatalities.
Taking after
Very
his
interesting
80-year-old
fatalities.
bro's favorite form of murder, Sub-Zero can rip a person's head
That's
off
a
with their entire
spine.
spinal column in tow. This one's for
That
you,
is-
Bihan. If he's feeling particularly nasty, Sub-Zero will toy with his opponent. He'll encase their lower half in ice and force
Oh, no.
them to watch helplessly as he tears them in half. Or for a quick death,
With one
he'll
arm.
put him in a deep freeze that shatters like glass.
At most, it takes
they're already
Sub-Zero
dead before they
approximately
shatter.
4 seconds to freeze a person in place, which in real-world physics is completely impossible. To
Yeah.
induce full-body frostbite
do that
in
in
that
space.
time, he would have to lower the surrounding temperature to negative 6.5 million degrees Fahrenheit.
That's a stupid
That's
amount
pretty
of
cold.
cold.
13,000 times colder than absolute zero, to be exact, making it a temperature which literally
That's-
cannot exist.
And yet still not
Wouldn't
as
that be
cold as
a
my
Bose-Einstein
ex-wife's heart.
condensate?
Ha!
Isn't that what that, what do
Anyway,
you call it? That state of
Sub-Zero
matter?
has more than earned his
Absolute zero?
reputation as one of the most fearsome fighters in the Mortal Kombat universe. He's strong enough to break titanium statues with a single chop, quick enough to dodge an oncoming rocket, and he defeated some of the best warriors across
His
multiple
sass.
dimensions. Like the
Okay.
lizard dude Reptile.
This ain't no normal
Taven,
human.
the half-god who single-handedly defeated dozens of Lin Kuei assassins. He's beaten his rival for life, Scorpion, several times. And even took on... Batman?
Through sheer willpower,
How did-
he survived injuries
wait,
no
how did that
normal
even
person could walk away
happen?
from, like getting torched in the face by a flamethrower, or being double impaled through the torso, and then torched again.
Whoa, that's a lot of blood. Like,
Yeah.
how does he have any left?
I know,
I don't
right?
know.
But that pales in comparison to when he underwent the procedures which turned him into a cyborg, and then
Wait.
was blown apart and reassembled into human form while still conscious.
Damn, what
That
a
sounds
tough
very
son of a
painful.
bitch.
But don't overestimate him. Although Sub-Zero keeps company with powerful spirits, undead wraiths, and immortal gods,
there's-
he's
what's his
not
face?
one of them. He may have incredible
He's not a
powers,
god.
but he's still just a mortal man. Also, his emotional baggage and desire to live up to his brother's name has clouded his judgment more than once.
But that didn't stop him from becoming
I don't know who that
Grand Master
guy
of
is.
the Lin Kuei. He changed their
Oh.
goals, turning them to the side of good, and even formed an alliance with his old rival Scorpion over a nice brunch. Life couldn't get
Over
any better.
brunch.
And then they
Now
found
that looks like a
dragons.
good game. What?
Shirai Ryu, dog. Lin Kuei scum! Death is more honor than you deserve.
These probably look better than the actual movies. You know, that's
Beyond our
like
solar
decent. That's
system, advanced civilizations are governed by the 88
that's not the moon.
decrees.
That's Elysium.
Should anyone dare violate these laws, they will find themselves targeted by the Galactic Marshals.
AKA Space Cops. One of these alien officers was sent
Code
to Earth to
Glacius.
investigate an eerie distress signal, but he was shot down by the world-dominating corporation called Ultratech. You know, evil
the
Walmart.
Ultratech.
Ultratech had
Oh, no.
reverse-engineered equipment from an alien crash some decades prior, the Roswell incident. However, the use of
Yep.
advanced technology by less developed species is a clear violation of the 88 decrees.
Kind of like if you saw
That-
a chimpanzee pick up a
Hey, it's Pyro from
flamethrower.
TF2.
It'd be awesome, but you'd want to take it away real quick.
Determined to correct these wrongs
Okay.
and return home, the alien
showed
marshal
some of
set his
TF2
sights
stuff. I
on
have a gaming
bringing
channel.
Ultratech to their knees and recovering his lost technology. And if he couldn't, he'd just blow it all up.
It
So
was
did-
Ultratech
did they
who
know about the
codenamed him
laws?
Glacius.
When humans did that, you know?
Don't let his name fool
300
you.
pounds,
Glacius
6'3".
wasn't always known for his fancy ice powers.
Marshall.
Actually, he
Fragile
comes
body
from a race
affected by
of
an icy
aliens
shell.
with weird telekinetic
Multiple hearts.
abilities.
By manipulating simple molecular
Telekinesis?
structures, Glacius can use the environment nearby to create armor around his inner body. This came in
He
handy
turned into a
when
puddle.
his ship was shot down in Antarctica, and he lost his native shell.
So he had no choice but to make a new shell out of ice, which permanently turned him into
Oh.
a formidable snow monster.
With this new body, Glacius developed
Oh,
a fighting
so
style
it
to
wasn't
make
like
the
this
most
before.
of his new capabilities.
Glacius prefers to fight at a distance, using his long-range ice-bending attacks. He can turn his limbs into
Ice
huge
bending.
ice
Cool.
lances to keep enemies at bay, create spiky hail projectiles, and even summon spires
Aw,
of
man.
ice right under his opponent. And did he just punch that guy with an ice sculpture of himself?
More or less. That is the Shatter Technique, a powerful burst of energy
Oh,
which summons
okay.
a mysterious uppercutting ice sculpture.
Perfect for opening up some sweet combos on his foes.
How
Still,
durable
for
is
all
he?
his keep
They
away
said he had a
game, you'd
fragile
think he'd
shell.
be a total chump up close. But remember how he can move ice with his mind? Well, he can melt it too, including himself.
By turning his
what?
body into liquid, he can evade oncoming attacks, surprise opponents from below with the aptly named Puddle
What?
Punch, and
You
even
ever get punched
completely
by a
dissolve
puddle?
people into nothing. And as an added precaution, he can summon extra ice to his body to serve as thicker armor. though his molecular telekinesis is too limited to maintain this armor for long periods of time.
Yeah,
Made
don't worry
of
about
ice,
that.
but Glacius can still hit hard enough to launch opponents several stories into the air, including the 550-pound Fulgore units Ultratech is known for.
Oh,
He's
hey, we did
cunning enough
Fulgore
to
before.
not only infiltrate Ultratech's highly guarded facilities, but also surprise attack its highly advanced robotic CEO, Arya. Before making his move, by Arya's
idea.
own calculations, Glacius was able to drop the temperature of the entire room by 122 degrees Fahrenheit in 0.026
Okay,
seconds.
that is
That's a
not-
quarter of a tenth of a second.
Just like Sub-Zero, he can lower a person's temperature by like thousands of degrees to freeze his opponents completely solid. And
Okay,
then
tell
he
me
makes
how-
them explode with his mind.
That's nowhere
Maybe
near as cold
Glacius's
as
real name
Sub-Zero.
is Kelvin, because that's colder than absolute zero.
Feel like
Is it
that
actually?
was some
I guess
sort
it
of
might be.
nerd joke.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, you're not allowed to make a joke ever again.
Oh, why do you gotta be so...
He got to make one joke.
Anyway, in Glacius' mission to bring down Ultratech, he battled and defeated dozens of killer robots,
Several stories
a zombie
up.
pirate, a genetically engineered
Thunder
dinosaur
TJ combo.
fighter, and a
Riptor.
werewolf.
He even killed Cinder, the guy who
Which is
made
literally
a
made of-
freaking fire. You know, opposite ice.
Glacius is
Okay.
ridiculously intimidating, but he does have a weakness. His
What is that?
natural body within the ice is fragile and defenseless. His entire
But
fighting
it
style is
can't be
built around
cold.
keeping foes away for this very reason.
So,
But
how
can
many
he get
licks
colder?
does it take to get to the center of a Glacius?
That's gross.
What? He looks like a giant popsicle with legs. Come on.
You know
Kind
what,
of.
Boomstick? You're fucking weird.
He is. Oh. Okay.
All right, the combatants are
I don't
set.
know.
Let's end this debate once and for
I
all.
really don't know.
First,
Can,
all
is
this
his
talk of these
inside?
cold people
Is
makes
Glacius
me think of
inside immune to
refrigerators,
cold?
which
Maybe.
makes me think of food. So
But
here we go.
I mean, he can make thicker ice. I guess this is gonna be the same ad Blue Apron that they do like every single time. All right. Oh man, I'm 32 and 20. I think I'm going with Glacius. I feel like that might be a mistake. I'm going with it. You know, I'm going with the alien over the mortal, even though he's not just a normal mortal. The fact he turned himself into a puddle, you know, they both make things real cold. Like, I don't think Sub-Zero. I don't think Sub-Zero is like immune to cold, is he? He probably is to a certain extent. I guess Glacius doesn't talk either. Oh, Jesus. Oh, got kicked by a puddle. Should have known what? How are you going to know that puddle was going to kick you? Oh, it's punching him. That's so goofy. Who was like, yes, he can have puddle form. Oh, he's using a slip and slide. Also, he can teleport.
You're a form of the warrior,
Kind of.
but you lack conviction.
Oh, that's Glacius trying to make noises. Let's do all of them one by one and not actually all at the same time, so you can, you know, stop them all one by one. Oh. I'm sorry. Sub-Zero is getting frozen. Wait, did he just beat him? Oh yeah, I was about to say, what? Oh. Okay, there was a spine
And
there.
that was
Did not know
the
there was a
theme and
spine
all,
there.
but That was just ice cold.
Glacius and Sub-Zero seemed to be
Okay,
a mere
that was a
match
very
in
short
terms of
fight.
cryomantic abilities, but it was Sub-Zero who had the training and the power to bring Glacius down.
Sub-Zero has fought ninjas,
okay.
robot ninjas, secret agents, movie stars, gods, and even fellow ice warriors. Glacius really
Badass.
didn't have anything Subby hadn't seen before.
And while their speed was
I
fairly
didn't know that.
similar, Sub-Zero's impressive reflexes and ninja-like skills gave him one of the most important.
Yeah, I feel like
edges
this was
in
pretty much a
fight.
toss-up.
He could maneuver around
me, it
Glacius's
was what I
keep-away
knew.
strategy, and his teleportation kept him a step ahead, even able to avoid Glacius's liquid form. And while Glacius did possess a minor form of telepathy, there's no evidence to suggest that it was used for anything other than direct communication.
Sub-Zero could take a lot
Okay.
of hits, so he wasn't going down easy. But if you put their defenses side by
did
side,
kinda get frozen.
Glacius's ice armor does seem better. But it really didn't matter because Subs could just chop right through it.
Sub-Zero could shatter titanium statues in a single blow, a feat
Well,
which
that's
requires
literally
at
like a
minimum
ring.
63,000 pounds of force per square inch. And
For that
titanium
right there?
is obviously tougher than ice. Assuming
True,
Glacius'
yeah.
shell is composed of blue ice, the purest and toughest form ice can take, it would still
What's
only
below
take
zero?
at most 57,000 pounds of force per square inch to crack his entire body in half.
And he didn't even need to go that far. Just get to the squishy insides in the middle. I guess you
Yeah.
could say that Glacius had his expectations shattered.
Let me
The
know if you
winner
agree or
is
disagree in the
Sub-Zero.
comments. I read all the comments. I love reading all the comments.
Hey, I'm Ben.
Also,
I play
they tell
Wiz.
you
I'm
both
about to show
people.
you the matchup for the next death battle. And after that,
Who's
please
the
click
next
that
one?
button over there to try
I think
first
it's
membership
Android
and see the
18
next
versus
episode before anybody else. Thanks
Captain
for watching.
Marvel. Oh, next time. Android 18. I watched Dragon Ball Z Bridge. That's the only Dragon Ball Z I've ever watched, and I haven't seen the Captain Marvel movie. June 14th. Huh. But yeah, that's going to be the next one. That's going to be a learning experience. Android 18 was awesome in Dragon Ball Z Bridge. You can definitely check out that playlist. It's one of my best playlists I've ever, or one of the best series I've ever done. Yeah, I got this one wrong. It is what it is. I'm not upset about it. I mean, it's an alien versus immortal. I mean, come on now. You one that's meant for freezing people and one that's like outer shell of its body is made out of ice that makes the ice thicker. So I thought with it making the ice thicker, it would be immune to it. But I guess it doesn't really matter because you can just break it. I don't really know. But yeah, definitely let me know if you agree or disagree. I'm sure this one might be contested. I feel like it might be a toss-up. Because in my mind, it was pretty much a toss-up. I just went with the alien just because alien, also telekinesis, is pretty important. But apparently, I can only use it to talk. But yeah, man, I really need to do the Mortal Kombat fatalities. I absolutely need to do that. Like, so soon. I need to. For sure. I keep telling myself I need to. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope that you're subscribed and you don't miss the next one. But until then, take care and cue the music.